Hello everybody, I am the 80s Transformer fan. Welcome to another tour review. Speaking of 80s Transformers, today I get to live up to the name. I actually have an 80s Transformer in front of me. This was a request from a viewer, and it was requested a little while ago. Just had a chance to get around to this particular figure and get it done. And of course this figure is Transformers Generation 1 Autobot Search and Rescue Inferno. And here I have the toy. And I also have most of his packaging. I don't have the insert that came with the guy, but I have the actual box. And slide Inferno to the side real quick. I'm going to pull this box forward. Take a look at his G1 box. And there is Inferno and some awesome artwork. All of these guys had a brief transformation on the top that helps you get the transformation done. On the side is a shot of the figure in robot and truck mode. Same thing on this side. Bottom of the box, exact same thing. And oh man, I think most G1 Transformers love these boxes. That's why most people collect the American boxes. And here is Inferno's tech spec. If you want, or I should say his bio, if you want, you can pause that and read that. And we'll slide over to his tech spec. And all these guys came with like the little decoder, so you can read his secret files. And he has a 9 for strength. He has a 6 for intelligence. Maybe like a 6.5. His speed is all the way down. Sorry. His speed is a 4. His endurance is an 8. His rank is a 5. His courage is a 9. His firepower is a 6. And his skill is a 5. Then these guys came with these little robot points. If you cut and collected these, you can use them for Transformer offers, for their little promotions for special guys. Anyway, oh, and also, yeah, the artwork on the back. Everybody loved looking at the artwork on the back of the box. You got Grimlock, Kickback, Slag, Snarl, Shockwave, Jetfire, Red Tracks. And that is his packaging. And as for the toy, here he is in his fire truck mode. Now, I don't know, I'm not that big of a geek where I know that this is the Model 89601 fire engine from 1982. I don't know all that. I just know he's a fire truck. It's pretty well done fire truck. Most of the G1 toys excelled in vehicle mode, whether it be jet, car, train, or whatever. They focus more on the vehicle mode, and he excels at that. Has a translucent windows. He's wearing his original stickers. Chrome's pretty good. He has the FD for fire department. You can see the hose. I believe this is another hose. Little detailing in there. And I believe this is like another like large water cannon they shoot into burning buildings. And I guess these are like the little stabilizers to hold the truck to the ground so it doesn't rock. And I believe in his head is encased in a cherry picker. I think this is supposed to represent a cherry picker. His ladder extends pretty far. So if you still had the little Diaclone guy, I guess you can get him on the ladder, because he is from the Diaclone Car Robo line, and he has the seat for one single figure in there. See that? Close that up. And also on the top, on his roof, he has his rub sign. Let's just get it to work. There it is. He's an Autobot. Has his rubber tires, which everybody loved the rubber tires. I hate that the Masterpiece has gone away from these. But the rubber tires and the chrome really made these guys special. He still rolls very, very well. Oh, that G1 construction was awesome. Rolls very well to this day. This guy, along with, I showed you the decoder. This guy came with the decoder, All these guys came with an instruction booklet. After the first series, they no longer put them in full color. Got a little bit of red representing him. The same artwork on the front of the box, just flipped over. Open, fold it out. It shows you what you can do with the rub sign. Tells you about the tech spec. Tells you where to put his stickers. Shows you the features that you add, and also shows you the transformation from truck all the way to robot. And this is his instruction booklet. When I first started collecting G1, first I just wanted a complete figure. It wasn't important to me to have all the paperwork. A lot of these guys I went back and got the paperwork for, and here is the catalog that came with his series. And open this up, take a look at this, and I went back and got a lot of this stuff. A lot of this wasn't, when I bought this guy, I didn't have it. Like, I think I went back and got the box, picked up the box for a couple bucks. When I catch a deal, I usually try to jump on it. But here is the catalog, and everybody used to love looking at the catalog. You can see the prototype Perceptor where he has the red head and red fist, and the completely red microscope lens. And that was really special. I used to always hope I could catch some of these prototypes in the store. They got a couple more guys. The first run Optimus with the gray roller and the large fist. Over here, if you can see, it tracks. The blue face tracks. I just always wish I can grab that guy. He's out there. He's out there right now to this day. You can grab a blue face tracks. I think that's it for the Autobots. So you flip it over here, and this is when the armies got big. And you can see the little toy battle they got going, a little sparkler down there, and these guys going at it. And you can see the prototype Devastator with the gray mixing drum. Over here, of course, the gray Astro Train that everybody lusted after. They have an e-hobby version out now, but he's holding Blitzwing's weapons, and he has a shoulder separation that the G1 toy doesn't have, but you can see where it was. And over here, the jets. You can see the amber cockpit on Ramjet and the orange cockpit on Thrust. And also, Dirge has a blue cockpit that weren't on the final models. Yeah, the little paperwork is always awesome. Got to look at these guys and dream about getting them all. That's that. Then he came with 2 fists. Got a little parts forming going on. 2 fists and his gun. Then he came with 3 missiles. He could use 2 at a time, and you had an extra one in case you replace it. Most people only use 1, like the cartoon, and you can find the sprue or tree with the other 2 missiles still on them pretty much everywhere. And he had these things. Not sure what these are or were. A lot of people said they were hoses. I don't see how they are water hoses, but a lot of people know better than me. On to the figure. Get this guy transformed. He has a very simple transformation because he is G1. When I was a kid, I never had Inferno. I had Red Alert. My cousin had Inferno. My mom took us to the store, and they had Red Alert and Inferno, and we both wanted Red Alert. And I told my cousin that didn't make sense because we can have more Transformers to our army if one of us got Red Alert and one of us got Inferno. Because Red Alert was a Lamborghini, we both wanted that guy. And you simply take his gun, put it in here. So I talked him into getting Inferno, and I thought I was being clever. But by the time we got home and started playing with these guys, I actually wanted Inferno because it was like cooler to play with, because he was the fire truck, and we would like light little fires. Yeah, we could have burned down a house like 1,000 times, and take water and put out the little fires and act like he was putting out the fire. So I think my little cousin got the best of the deal when he got Inferno. All right, these little things go here. And again, I'm not sure what these things represent. Never have been. Probably could Wikity it what they are, but that would be too easy. Somebody can tell me. And this is G1 Inferno with both his hands. And because he is a G1 figure, the articulation is like, nah. His arm, surprisingly and rarely, with this little thing, his arm can 360, which is surprisingly rare. He has an elbow bend, which is super rare. You can rotate his wrist simply because it pegs in. And he also has a firing feature, which it doesn't fire that well anymore. And you come all the way down to his feet because of the transformation. You can move his feet. And you can clearly see where they could have put a knee bend in there if they wanted to. He's not hindered, like most Transformers, by anything. He could have had a waist articulation if they chose to do it. Because he's not hindered at all. He's one of the better done G1 guys. He has a clearly defined waist, clearly defined knees, and well sculpted and defined feet. He's one of the best G1 figures there is. Also, you could take the missile like on a cartoon and put it where his hand is, where he can use it for. He also fires that, fired it by accident. He can use it for a water hose to put out water. You can pretend he's firing, and he also has the standard blaster. And also, he has a great head sculpt. He has some pretty good paint in there for a G1 guy. And overall, a very, very good figure. He's one of my favorites in my collection. And then he's in his gangbang colors. Because when we were kids, I love saying this, and Hasbro taught us how to gangbang. The Autobots were the red gang, and the Decepticons were the purple gang. And most of their guys wore their gangbang colors. Like, he's wearing his gangbang red. It's like Shockwave wears the Decepticon gangbang purple. So we had these little gangbanging guys going on. Very, very solid figure. Looks good on the shelf. Oh, I missed the mail away catalog. I don't know how I missed the mail away catalog. And these were the guys you could actually mail away for. Sunstreaker, Ratchet, the Omnibots, Wheeljack, Mirage, Thundercracker. And here are the prices. Thundercracker and 2 robot points. And $10 you could get Thundercracker. Sunstreaker was 2 robot points and $8. Wheeljack, basically that's one standard size figure because they came with the 2 points and $8. And as a kid, I think the only guy I ever ordered was Overdrive. And I really could have took advantage of a lot more of these guys, but never did. And I totally forgot about that. Anyway, this has been George, the 80s Transformer fan. Thank you for joining me for another toy review, and especially a G1 toy review, and he's firing on his own. And I'll see you soon. Alright, Transformers fans, before I get out of here, I'm going to bring in G1 Red Alert. And any Transformer fan will recognize he's wearing the red head. And any fan worth his salt has the red head on their Red Alert. But that's another story for another toy review. But here is Inferno, and here is Red Alert.